Hi, this is Vino, and this is my first video interview since we, as the interdimensional existence, have returned from a long while of being non-existent as a existential momentary pause within which we for a moment hibernated, so to speak, in readying and preparing ourselves for this phase, which is in essence starting with this video interview, as walking the physical manifested process within, of, and as existence. We have walked now the interdimensional, dimensional heaven process, which has been all the video interviews and material that has gone out thus far within the entire Destiny existential process. And with this video interview, it marks the start of the physical manifested reality process that will now be walked with the interdimensional and physical manifested existence equal and one. Which means in essence that the process that the interdimensional existence has walked will now be walked equal and one here on Earth. And the video interviews that will be forthcoming will be practical assistance and support perspectives in realizing, seeing and understanding the reality of what is here as this physical existence and self, to assist and support self within this process of bringing heaven on earth internally and externally, in living and manifesting the principle of and as equality and oneness in fact. So the video interviews that will be here, again, various interdimensional physical beings, manifestations, parts, and expressions. We'll be sharing more detail, more specifics in relation to what is practically, physically ahead for self, the physical and existence within and as this process of establishing heaven on earth as equality and oneness. So we decided for the first video interview to start at the beginning. The beginning meaning the beginning of the process in which the interdimensional existence became involved with an as physical reality, in fact for real, in starting with the process of equality and oneness with self, and then each other, and then existence, so to speak, which was the moment of the in-breath and the out-breath of the establishing manifestation of another portal within and as this human physical body I am currently speaking through. So our first video interview will be discussing, covering, and sharing, showing, detailing the specifics and overviews in relation to the process of entering and leaving the portal and why we breathe in and out. What is the in-breath and the out-breath, and the in-breath as a being leave and enter the human physical body. So this video interview marks the start of the physical process that us within the interdimensional existence will be walking here with and as humanity, with and as this physical manifested existence, in bringing forth, manifesting and establishing heaven on earth through and as each individual human being. So let us begin. And we'll start with one of the most frequently asked questions when seeing Sunet's human physical body through the videos on YouTube, breathing in and out with various different beings, expressing, communicating, and discussing various existential points. So, with in-breath, as the being prepare leaving the physical body, the being centralize in the center of the human physical body and move out from within and as that one point as the chest area. The chest area is the one stabilization point of the human physical body and can be referred to as the center of the universe or existence, so to speak, because in the physical, within and as that one point, one can stand as and see all parts of the physical existence simultaneously here, as the human physical body in fact stand as the manifestation of an as equality and oneness as existence here. And so it's the centralized point of and as the physical existence and of self, the chest area. I mean, also have a look at, for example, breath. When breathing, breath centralizes as a pressure within and as the center chest area. It's the manifested physical positioning of being here, with and as the physical, and standing within and as that point, as and with breath, and walking here with it, is a process of assisting and supporting self in walking here with and as the physical in becoming real. So the breath as that physical indication point within the chest area, as that one point, is your stabilization, grounding point within the physical, within what is real, within what is here, in assisting and supporting your physical, practical walking process. Then the out-breath, thus, is as the being, as presence of within and as the physical, release themselves from within and as the physical, and as a presence, as a breath itself, and move from without of the human physical body, with the human physical body remaining here as manifested substance. Then once the being as presence has left the physical body, the physical substance of within and as the human physical body remained here. And the physical body thus is simply here as the substance that remain, and the physical body stand in its natural state or experience and becomes like a deep silence. Interdimensionally, it's like you're staring into infinity, a darkness that is eternal yet all-encompassing, a solid, vast here-ness that is everything. Then a new being as presence integrate with the physical substance into, as, and with the physical, and so substantiate themselves with, through, and as the physical, in and as the human physical body. This physical reality being the only reality of substance, of solidity, of realness. Once the being is integrated, merged with the physical through substance, we communicate, express, and share ourselves through the portal as manifested human physical body. And thus the process structurally, physically, in how we integrate and release as leave this physical manifested reality in moving through the interdimensions into here with and as the physical existence. So with beings existing as manifested presence, having the ability to move in and out of the human physical body as portal with ease, shows or reveals the manifestation of all beings existing but as presence only, as a manifested dimensional substance. Whether here on earth or in the interdimensional existence, all beings, whether dead or alive, so to speak, is in fact exactly the same, is made up of the same material as dimensional substance, and not in fact real physical substance of here that is only existent in, as, and with the physical. Which is the process all in existence is walking at the moment, to become substance, physical, real, here, which can only be done within the process of being, becoming, and standing equal to and one with the physical, this physical reality, and emerging as living substance. Understand that the only difference between dimensional beings and human beings at this stage is that humans have the mind through the physical with which they root themselves into this physical reality. Though when human beings cross over or die, will remain but a presence and leave as a presence, and so in fact in essence become non-existence or non-existent. Non-existence, yes, not of existence anymore, and thus not in fact real, solid, and or substantial as the physical, as all that will always remain is what is and always has been real here, and that is the physical, this physical reality. Just to make a note, we'll be discussing in depth the process of death and birth with an existence within another interview. As much extensive detail will be covered in relation to the processes of life and death, birth and death, to see, realize, and understand that we in fact only have this one life. So, in terms of the essence of what beings are currently consisting of and existing as, is but presence, is but dimensionality, and thus, as we've said, in terms of leaving and entering the physical through substance, is done through us as presence, as what we are in fact consisting of and existing as, no different to what each and every single individual human being consists of and exists as. We're all dimensional presences that is in the process of becoming real, substantial, physical life here, in the process of standing equal to and one with physical reality. So the substance that remain within the portal as the physical substance of here that stand eternal, the moment the being as presence leave the human physical body and the human physical body move into that moment of like dropping and going into an absolute relaxation of release, is existent within and as each human physical body. It is the real physical, so to speak. Though, understand, the mind consciousness system has been inverted into and as each being. So, the mind consciousness system isn't a separate manifested system anymore. Each being as beingness has in fact become the manifestation of what we've always been as the mind consciousness system. So each being is in fact the mind consciousness system itself, manifested, merged, integrated, and infused into and as the physical, but not yet standing equal to and one with the physical, as all of the physical as existence as a whole. So the total presence that a human being is the mind consciousness system, a interdimensional system manifested as a beingness presence, which is what each being in essence now is.